Hey everybody, happy Friday. I'm Walt Cameron.
And I'm Stephanie Cameron.
And we're the publishers of Edible New Mexico Magazine. And welcome to episode 33 of the 5 Minute Friday. This week we're heading to Cacho's in the Sawmill.
We're giving you some gift giving ideas for the holidays.
And we're cooking up acorn squash in the kitchen.
But first, we're gonna do this.
I wish I could juggle. I can't juggle. This week, we're heading to...
Hey there, Daniel Cameron.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
Oh, thank you.
thank you.
All right, enjoy, guys.
Thanks. We went to Kapos Bistro. Disclaimer: I may mispronounce everything. And we got it's Venezuelan food or Venezuelan comfort food. So we got some empanadas. Who doesn't love empanadas? We got this thing. It's called a cachito, and it's almost like it's a sausage that's wrapped by a.
Eat it, Walt.
All right, fine. I will try it. So that's a cachito. That's good. It's almost like a Venezuelan hot dog. Okay. So this one is called cachapa, and this is like almost like a corn pancake taco. This thing's like a corn pancake, and this is shredded beef. And I'm gonna try this. That's good. Cacho's Bistro. Enjoy.
Okay, 'tis the season. So for our next few episodes leading up to that big holiday, we are going to give you some gift giving ideas. And the first place you can start for inspiration is our issue. We have a gift guide in here that has all kinds of local products that will inspire you. It may not be the exact thing you want to buy, but it gives you a list of vendors that you can go to their websites and find some great stuff. Now, I heard there's a rumor that next Friday is the cutoff for getting anything in the mail for shipping for Christmas. So anything that you're going to buy online, you better do it pretty soon. And I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of some fun ideas that you can do for the holidays for local, because it's all about local this year, you guys. So one of the cool things that you could give this holiday season are these gorgeous poinsettias. And we got these at Alameda Greenhouses. Some other fun ideas. So you could get a gorgeous locally crafted pottery and gift it with some local tea from somebody like Finch's or Artful Tea. Lots of local tea vendors here in New Mexico. You could get local nuts, local jam. This gorgeous balsamic vinegar makes like a super special gift for the cook in your life from Old Monticello. Even like a bean box. Like, what about if you got like a really cool micaceous pot for somebody and gifted them all these local beans from Rodriguez S&J Farms? That would be cool. For the beer lover in your life, get them a couple of growlers. There's like those really cool metal growlers at some of the breweries, and give them a 6-pack. Like, that's a fun thing. Of course, we got all our local spirits. There are so many local distillers now, local vintners, wine. All of our wineries are shipping now. Or you could DIY your own liqueurs. We made a cacao and a rum chata, and the recipe is in the back of the magazine. So you could DIY these liqueurs and get a couple of martini glasses and gift make your own cocktail kit. So lots of fun ideas. We'll have more for you next week. Support local, guys. Get out there and shop local.
It's squash season. Time to make squashes. Squash as, or you just say squash, I guess. So we got these squash from Vita Prairie Farms. These are called Acorn squash. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a stuffed squash. We're gonna stuff it with stuff. So I'm gonna remove these stems. This is a little, whoop, that one just popped right off. It's a little tip for you so they don't burn in the oven when you cook them. Cut these lengthwise. All right, there we go. You want a good sharp knife to do that. This is a good sharp knife, and that was still pretty hard. Okay, so just like a pumpkin, you need to de-seed them. So I'm just gonna put them into this bowl, get all that out of there. Face down onto parchment paper. Stick this in a 375-degree oven for about 12 hours.
20 to 30 minutes.
Oh, 20 to 30 minutes. While our acorn squash is cooking in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and start on the rest of our ingredients. 1 whole medium-sized onion here. A tablespoon of butter, if it'll come off. There we go. Put a little bit of olive oil on that butter to keep the butter from burning. Work that around my pan. So I'm gonna put my onions in. All right, and then we'll go ahead and... Then we're gonna cook these till they're translucent. Salt here helps sweat out those onions. And a little bit of pepper to just add a little, you know, flavor to my onion. These onions have been cooking for a few minutes. They're starting to get a little translucent. I'm going to add in some my apple, half a cup of apple. Once this softens up, I'm gonna take all this out. Once it softens, then I'm gonna put in my garlic with some more butter, and then I'm gonna cook my sausage with my garlic. This is our apple and onion mixture. And I think it's ready. We're gonna take this off, and I'm gonna just put this off to the side right now. Take these out. More butter. Another tablespoon of butter is gonna go in. And we'll get that going. I'm gonna put in the garlic. This is, how much garlic is this, Steph?
2 large cloves.
2 large cloves of garlic. I'm gonna do that until it's soft, and it's only gonna take probably not even a minute. Get that. Ooh, you can smell that buttery garlic smell. I'm gonna put in my sausage. And this is a breakfast sausage that we got from Kaiser Pork. And I'm just gonna lay that in there just like that. And I'm gonna break it up with my cool tool, my favorite tool. It's my little meat breaking up tool. Sausage is starting to brown, get nice and, this one, we don't really need to season this because it's breakfast sausage. So if this was just brown pork, you could, you know, season it with whatever you want. I would probably just do salt and pepper. So this is a teaspoon of thyme. We'll just put that in there.
And that's fresh thyme.
This is, yes, this is fresh thyme from Steph's garden. And this is a teaspoon of rosemary. Okay. Then I'm just gonna kind of work that into the sausage. So that's working. Ooh, that smells so good. So now we have 2 cups of spinach, and we're gonna go ahead and put that in. Just put it right on the top. Stir it in nice and slow. Can I do this without dropping one on the floor? So far, so good. Okay, so our spinach is worked in. It's nice and wilty. So I'm now going to put in our apples and our onion. Put that back in. Go ahead and check them. Oh yeah, that feels nice and soft. I think that is done. Flip these over so they're not continuing to steam. We want to stop the cooking process right now. So I'm going to take this, put it here, and just stuff it while it's in the, just like so. Got nice and stuffed, and you can let it go over. Okay, and then the next step is bring my cheese. This is feta cheese. Let's go ahead and put that big one right there. And we're gonna sprinkle that on the top. Okay. More feta. All right. So now this goes in back into the oven for 5 minutes under the broiler. Actually, you want to keep it may not be an exact 5 minutes. You may want to keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn, but check it every 2 minutes. It's going under the broiler, just like in the restaurants. Close that up. Okay. So that actually went for 2 minutes. So you're not going to need 5 minutes. Here they are. This is the stuffed squash, stuffed acorn squash. I'm going to take this one. This one looks good. Right here. So I'm going to sprinkle that with a little extra cheese. Kind of make my whole plate look pretty. You're going to scoop out squash with the stuffing. Here we go, stuffed squash. Stuffed acorn squash. Steaming. Steaming. Can you see the steam?
I can see the steam. You
That's
should
cool.
blow that.
Bon appetit! That's it for this week's episode. Be safe and be well, especially you. Go jump out of there.